So I'm about to do something that my girlfriend cannot know about, well, at least not yet. Let me explain. So my girlfriend Jessica has had some, fair to say, unconventional crushes and male role models throughout her life. We're talking about the guy who plays Pee Wee Herman, that one elf from the Santa Claus, Ace Ventura, Austin Powers, and many more. And since Valentine's Day is approaching, and I happen to be a cosplayer, I thought, what better idea for a gift than to cosplay as all of her uniquely odd and special childhood crushes and character role models. I've assembled all the costumes, and although all of them might not quite be to my standard, I believe they're going to get the job done. And we're starting with Arthur Morgan. Hey there, editing Andrew here. So a quick overview of the entire project. I'm going to be assembling these photos into a photo book that I don't think that she's going to expect to receive for Valentine's Day. It's not just going to be a cool photo shoot. I don't think it's going to be it's definitely going to be a photo shoot. I don't know about cool, but it's going to be one that is going to be assembled into a photo book that I'm going to give her as a surprise. So without further ado, let's get back into it. Okay. All right, here we have the first costume, Arthur Morgan. Now you guys can't see the full picture. I'm gonna go and tilt this down a little bit more too so you can see. I also have boots. Now I'm not wearing shoes, I'm just wearing the boot covers because you're not really gonna be seeing my feet that much. But this is her favorite video game character of all time. Now things that I would like to improve on this costume, this is way too long. I had to use a different bag. This is just a bag that I happen to have. The one that came with it, it's real bad. The hat, not good. I'm gonna have to put probably this string behind my head. The holster and belt, it's really not good. I had like another option that I already owned, but it's not gonna cut it. But you know, all in all, it's not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this, and I think that also we have a foam gun. Not real, by the way. Fully just foam. So that goes in the holster. Now I know typically you'd have like little bullets in the spots here, but you know, that's not what I have. I don't have it. But I think this is gonna be fun. I went more for quantity than quality. I think there's like a dozen different characters we're gonna be doing. So this is the first, this is her favorite, and I'm doing this first because it's the only one that I can have a beard. This is it. After this, the beard's gonna go goodbye forever, and I'm gonna be very sad. Not forever, probably for a few days. But after I shoot this, I gotta shave, and then we're gonna get into the rest of them. And we're gonna try to get as many done today as possible. So, Arthur Morgan, out, let's go. All right, that's the end of the Arthur Morgan portion of the photo shoot, which means now I get to go and shave. Not looking forward to it, but it needs to be done. It's for Jessica. We're doing it. Motivation. Right, so got fully dressed and then realized that I had forgotten to shave. So shaven in full costume. Do not recommend. Don't do this. Oh my gosh, this took forever to get into. I did not think it was going to be this difficult, but it sure was. But we did it. We did it. We have the full costume. Honestly, the biggest there's my light gone. One of my lights died, but the biggest issue that I ran into was just putting this freaking belt. Putting this belt on was impossible. There's so many parts and pieces, and my mind just couldn't comprehend. So, link, ready to go. I'll pan down. You can see the full fit here. Ooh, boy. That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and get shooting this one. And get a charging cord for my light. And we should be good to go. I'll update you. And also, this is from Fred from the Mystery Gang Scooby-Doo costume. And I'm not doing anything with my sideburns. It's fine. I debated almost just keeping my beard. But I think this is going to work. I think it's going to be okay. It's not that bad of a costume. I also have the Master Sword and the Master Shield. I think it's called the Master Shield. I'm not really a Zelda guy, but she is. She's a Zelda girl, and that's what's important. So I'm going to go ahead and film this. keep you all updated. One of my girlfriend's biggest crushes she's ever had in her entire life. And honestly, I understand why. I mean, look at this fit, the striped shirt. The man had some swagger about him and was always ready to jot down a clue. Honestly, I think this is awesome. So we're gonna do, this is Blue's Clues. This is Steve from Blue's Clues, in case you don't know. Super excited to go ahead and do this. This is probably one I was looking forward to the most for several reasons. One, this is so comfortable and easy to put on. My gosh, incredible. Two, this is just freaking hilarious. Now listen, I watched the Blue's Clues growing up, but as a straight man, never occurred to me that would be someone's crush. But I'm excited. I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna try to edit in blue into the background and some clues and stuff eventually into the photos. So it'll be fun, and maybe we'll learn some things along the way. All right, let's get to it, guys. Alrighty then. So I don't decide who she's attracted to, but Jim Carrey as the pet detective. This was the look that I think she first fell in love. I gotta say, it's certainly a statement. It's a fashion statement, for sure. Is this the worst wig I've worn? Yeah, it is. But I think it gets the point across, and I think the fact that it is really crappy makes it even better. Now, for props, of course, we have the Ace Ventura Pet Detective business card. And then I brought, she was sweet enough, Jessica was, to crochet some of our animals that we have. So this is Indy crocheted. He's incredible. This is Ollie, and this is my fish, Mrs. Jumbo. So got all of them to be my little sidekicks. And last but not least, what Ace Ventura Pet Detective costume is complete without a football, and you gotta put the laces out, right? So ladies, you let me know. You let me know. I feel like I'm learning just so much about the female psyche from these men that she just has looked up to, idolized, found extremely attractive. And it makes me question, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What am I doing? Mostly the third one. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and shoot this one. Again, I'll put up some of the photos so you can see how it looks. This is easily the most fun costume that I've done so far. So I might just keep the pants, honestly. They're just incredible. So anyways, I'm gonna get to this. Also, if I get bored and I wanna do more, easy Jimmy Neutron here. So let's do it, guys. Now, it might be difficult to tell who this guy is. It's the closest I could find on a very small budget, but it's Steve Irwin. One of my role models, and the Irwins, period, are just incredible. If I'm gonna be cosplaying as Jessica's favorite men of all time, Steve Irwin's one. Now, here's the problem is though, I don't have khaki shorts. I thought I did. I know I do somewhere, cannot find them. So this is gonna be from a knee up kind of situation because we don't have the shorts. But yeah, honestly, one of my role models, this is not my first time cosplaying Steve Irwin. The first time I cosplayed him was when I was in elementary school at Show and Tell back in the early 2000s. So, huge Steve Irwin fan. This is gonna be great. So, here we have the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Irwin. Listen. For some reason, it's Paul Reubens and Pee Wee Herman. I don't know. She says not specifically Pee Wee Herman, but what else is this man mostly known for? The Spleen and Mystery Men, which she has shown me, that movie, and Pee Wee Herman. So I figured we would get his most recognizable fit, and we're gonna take some photos because this is the closest I could get my hair to look like his. I just wet it down like crazy and just made it look really smooth because he has really short hair. I don't know. Not my best look, but she digs it. What can I say? This, she's like, that's handsome. And I just want to look handsome for her. So we're gonna try it out. Right, so my microphones are dead, so we're not gonna worry about the audio quality, but this costume, this is one that's probably one of my favorites that I'm doing. It's a little silly, it's very specific. It is Bernard, I believe his name is, or Bernard, from The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. This has been one of Jessica's crushes, I think, for some time now, but like with a get up like this, who really has anything else to really say about that? The hat alone. So yeah, I made all of this, assembled it really quickly and cheaply. These stripes are held on by glue and not very strongly. These buttons are held on by safety pins, but you know what? They're on. I ordered a necklace that would work better for this. Didn't show up in time or at all, I don't think. So instead, I have just put tassels on a necklace that I already have. And this is a bag from Star Wars. So let's go. Of course, got the sash. I think I have it on the wrong side probably or something. It's fine. The most important thing about these costumes to me is that it just creates the general vibe that you would know who the character is. Also, this incredible hair. I had to cut the heck out of it just to get the hat to fit on, and it's currently squeezing my brain a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot this thing, but I gotta say, I feel like you know who this is. You know, like if you know who this is, you know who this is. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. And then we have this one, and then we have one more that's like urgently needs to get done. And we're gonna move on. Sweet. All right, so, excuse me. That costume is done. Again, just flip it around here so you can see. Yeah, that's incredible. So now we're gonna go change into her favorite, which is Samwise Gamgee. And then we're done. Then I am going to take a break from all this stuff because this is it's exhausting. She's gonna be so mad at me though that I'm gonna be getting rid of all these costumes and I'm not keeping them because they're so cool. They're so cool. This hair is absolutely incredible too. Okay, we're in the final home stretch here, and this is what I have at least for a Samwise Gamgee costume. Is it perfect? It is not. Is it accurate? No, it's not. But is it what I currently have and own? Yes, it is. So here, let's showcase it. Here I am, Samwise Gamgee, the Hobbit. And wait, I've got a pan to cook in. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shot. And again, like I was saying, the goal for this, and apologies, my mic's dead, so we're just rolling with it. The goal for this was not accuracy, but just fun, good vibes, and going for quantity over quality. And I think honestly, the sillier I look, the funnier it is. So, all right, I'm gonna go film this, and I'll see you guys after. Guys, editor Andrew here. So I forgot to document one more costume, and that was Anthony Bridgerton. So I shot that one. You'll see those photos right here. As you've probably noticed, a lot of the photos had some like color backdrops. Some just had my kitchen wall as a background. And the reason for that was initially I wanted to use all color backdrops, but then I also ended up deciding that I would do some background replacement. And even though they were kind of turning out questionably, I think that because they don't look extremely professional, that it looks kind of fun. I don't know. That was kind of the vibe that I was going for. I didn't want this to be like a professional thing. I wanted this to be a selfie camera, low quality costume, low quality background, high quality character, and connection kind of project, right? So once I finished shooting everything and getting all the photos done, I then went and edited a lot of the backdrops to be some fun different backdrops from their own unique properties. Like with Zelda, I put like a shrine kind of backdrop. For Red Dead Redemption, I made it like the video game cover in some. For Bernard, all of them were like North Pole, the Santa Claus kind of stuff, etc. And of course for Bridgerton, I had to have some of those Bridgerton like estate room backdrops. So I did all that. which you're seeing here. And then the next step was to actually create the book. So the concept for the book was, hey, here are all of the men that you look up to in your life, and I see you, like freaking Pandora, right? Like I see you and I see why you look up to these guys because of all the great qualities that they have that although some people might not notice or some people might not fully appreciate, you do. And I want to be more like all of these great men, and here is a step to me becoming like them by dressing up like them and cosplaying like I do. So I created that, I put it all together as you're seeing here, and then the last step was to show her the book. Fortunately, it got in just in time for Valentine's Day, barely. We had some plans where initially she was going to come down here and things changed to where she could no longer, so everything had to be adjusted, goalposts were moved, and then it all ended up working out, and here was her reaction. Honestly, that reaction was worth every second of effort that I put into this project. And yeah, try it out for yourself, guys. I mean, it's a great way to get to know your girlfriend, your partner, what they look for in someone they admire, and it's just fun, honestly. I had a great time doing it. I don't remember what made me think of this idea, but it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. And ladies, try it for your guys too, you know? I think that it's just really unique though when your significant other has some unique crushes, and it's typically a bit more common with women because they look for more of those really unique intrinsic values that people have versus more of the extrinsically focused male gaze that most guys have. But either way, try it out, and also comment down below with any unique, strange, uncommon idols or crushes or whoever might come to mind. I'd love to see all the different characters and historical or famous figures that you all look up to. Anyways, guys, that ends the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit subscribe, like, share, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.